Hi there, Tom from Wheeler Automotive again. Today showing you around this lovely 2004 BMW 535D. It's a saloon, as you can see. Finished in this really nice metallic paint, which is called silver grey. When you're getting close, it does look a bit more silvery, but from here you can see it looks a bit grey, which is quite an unusual colour, but one I really like. It's had 4 previous owners. It's got a really nice service history. We've just had it serviced, so that takes it up to 9 stamps in the book. We've just done oil and filter, fuel filter, air filter and the cabin filter, so it doesn't really need anything else. We have done a couple of mechanical fixes to the car as well. 4 of the 6 glow plugs were duff, so we've changed all 6 of them for new ones, along with the glow plug relay. And we've also put in a new throttle body, which is a really common problem on these, so that's brand new. And one of the boost pipes was split, so we've changed that as well. We've also had it remapped, which takes it up to about 340 brake, which means it's properly quick. But yeah, it wants for nothing. It drives really well. I'll just go around and show you the bodywork. So the front end is pretty good. There's a bit of paint missing off this sensor, and that's actually the only issue with the car we've got. Is there's an intermittent parking sensor fault, which is going back in to see my mechanic to try and sort out. I'm not quite sure what it is at the moment, but we'll have that sorted before it goes anywhere. But yeah, the front end is pretty good. There's obviously stone chips on the front. It's covered just under 130,000 miles. There's a little scuff here and a few little odd marks on the front end, you know, as you would expect really for a car of this age and mileage. Looks very presentable though. The lights are both really nice and clear. This one's got a little bit of condensation in the very top of it. I'm not sure whether that's where I've just washed it, but yeah, auto xenon lights at the front. Bonnet's really good. No significant marks. Again, we've just got a few little stone chips and stuff like that, but yeah, on the whole really presentable. Offside front wing, not really a mark on it if I'm honest. Yeah, it's all nice and straight. There's a tiny little mark there actually I've just spotted. Don't know whether it's even going to show up on my camera. It's very faint, being pretty critical there. It's got these 19-inch Spider alloys, which easily the best wheels they put on these E60s. All of them are in pretty good shape, again considering its age and mileage. There's a bit of curbing on them, but on the whole they're all nice and bright and look really tidy. All these, the 2 front tyres I should say, don't look very old. It's a matching set of auto grips on the front. Does have wider tyres at the rear than at the front. These are 245s, the rears are 275s. The front disc has just a very faint lip on it, so there's loads of life in that. And the pads, I didn't get a good view of them. Yeah, the pads have plenty of meat on them. So yeah, brakes on the front are all good. Driver's door, the wing mirror as well, is actually in pretty good shape. Wing mirrors normally take a bit of a pounding, scuffs and stuff. There's a tiny little mark on the underside there, but otherwise really good. Couple of car park door dings on this door. There's just a handful of them really, but yeah, on the whole pretty good. No dents on it, just a couple of little marks. Rear door again is really straight. There's a couple of marks on it. There's this very faint scratch here, which yeah, I don't think that's through the clear, so that could probably be got out. All the glass is nice and clear, there's no chips or anything. It does have an electric sunroof as well. Onto the rear quarter. There is a scratch up here, which looks like something's just caught there, look, and then here it's just dragged along it. Now it looks like someone's just touched that in to stop it corroding, I guess, but yeah, it's one of the sort of worst marks on the car, I'd say. Rest of this quarter's pretty good. A couple of little faint scratches on this arch here. This wheel, very much the same as the front. There's loads of tread on this tyre as well, actually. As you can see, it's a 275, so it's wider at the rear. Rear disc, little lip on it, so lots on it, lots of life left in it, I should say. And the pads look like they're sort of 4 or 5 mil thick, so plenty of life in them. Offside rear quarter, not a great deal to show you. There is a very faint scratch there, again being very critical. The rear is actually in pretty clean condition. We've put some new plates on it because the old ones were pretty awful, but the lights are nice and clear, badges are all good. This one's actually got a bit of wear in the middle there. Looks like the clear's just started to come off it. It's only when you get right up close you can really see that. Rest of it's pretty good. There's a little, almost like a sort of stress fracture, just where something's pushed into that. But yeah, on the whole, pipes are nice and tidy. On the whole, the rear end's pretty good. It does have this spoiler as well. No marks on the lower near side rear quarter. There is one up here, which I'm not sure what that is. Whether something's just rubbed it on the top. Maybe someone's put something on it. But otherwise, yeah, really tidy, this near side rear quarter. This wheel's nice as well. All 4 of them have got pretty much the same wear on them. Yeah, that tyre's got loads in it as well. It's a good 3 mil from the wear indicator. Brakes, same as the other side, so loads of life in those. Rear door near side, there is a bit of a mark here. Looks like something sort of opened onto it, which isn't too noticeable, and there's a couple of little, it's difficult for you to see on the camera, there's a couple of little car park door dings on there, but nothing too serious. The front door is nice, yeah, not a lot on it. There's a little scratch there, and there's a tiny, I don't know whether it will show up, there's a tiny crease in the front where something scuffed this near side front wing. You can see it here. We'll try and get a good angle on it because it has scratched. You can see it there. It's just sort of grazed the paint. It's not really dented the wing. It's just done a tiny little dent in the door there. But yeah, that's easily the worst mark on the car. This front wheel, a bit more curbing on it maybe than the others, but still nice and bright and very presentable. Tyres got the same amount of life as the other side, so loads in them, and the disc and pads are the same as well. So yeah, nice and presentable overall. When you consider it's, what was it, 17 years old? Unbelievable, really. It's got a massive boot, which will open up, which is nice and clean. I don't think the car's ever been smoked in. It's got a book pack down there. There's no weird smells or anything. I've got the locking wheel nut key, which is up there. That's where the warning triangle and stuff's kept. Yes, there's no weird smells in the car or anything like that. It's, the leather's all nice and clean. The door cards are really tidy. I mean, the rear is, yeah, really exceptional. There's one little mark on the leather in the back just there. Otherwise, it's really tidy. Quite a rare option is heated rear seats, which I've not seen on another E60. So yeah, rear's nice. front door card. You know, there's a bit of wear around the switches, which is again perfectly normal. I do have a new mat for the driver's side, but haven't put it in yet, so I don't get it dirty. The driver's seat, very minor wear to the bolster, but nothing's holed or cracked or anything like that. So the seats are yeah, all the leather's actually in exceptional condition for the age and mileage. Both the front seats are electric memory, so that pops out and you can store it down there. Like I said, we've got auto xenon lights. It's got the professional nav. I just started up. Let me turn that off. Yeah, so that's come out with the warning on the parking sensors. We'll just clear that. But otherwise, yeah, it runs really well. The this is the nav, so it does have Bluetooth for phone calls. You can't stream music through that though. It's got the heated front seats, which work very well. Nice 6-speed auto, pulls so strongly since we had it remapped. It's a DVD based nav, so the DVDs in there, it's all working. Dual zone climate, the aircon blows nice and cold. It's got a radio. Yeah, it's got a 6-disc CD changer in the glove box there. We've got some old invoices and everything for service history. Like I said, we've got that. Open that there. Got the sunroof, which all works nice and well. So, yeah, all in all, really nice car. Show you the lights on. An absolute bargain, really. So much car for the money. Doesn't want for anything. Ready to go.